Hi students, today we are going to see a sums in trigonometric identities, right? Already we have completed 3 subdivisions in first sum, right? Now we are going to see sum number 4, right? So before solving the sums, right? So we have to thorough the formula. That is very important. I already continuously am saying that the formulas are very important, right? Okay, sum number 1, subdivision number 4. Prove that tan square theta minus sin square theta is equal to tan square theta into sin square theta, right? Tan square theta minus sin square theta is equal to tan square theta into sin square theta. See the LHS, tan square theta minus sin square theta is equal to tan square theta into sin square theta. So LHS we are having two terms. Now RHS we are having only one term. So what we are going to do? We are going to take LHS and going to bring the RHS. So LHS is equal to LHS. What is LHS? Tan square theta minus sin square theta. Tan square theta minus sin square theta, and we want to bring the RHS, right? I told you that already. We have to see the RHS. By comparing the RHS, then only how we are going to bring the RHS, right? We have to think, right? We have to analyze how we are going to bring the RHS, right? Tan square theta minus sin square theta, right? So see that tan square theta minus sin square theta, how we can simplify? Suppose if it is in the form of denominator, then we can go with rationalize the denominator method, right? Suppose in the form of fraction, we can go with the cross multiplication, right? Here nothing is there, right? But we can write the tan square theta, right? Tan theta in terms of fraction, right? Tan is nothing but sin theta divided by cos theta, right? Tan theta is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. So we know that what is it? Tan theta is equal to, right? Tan theta is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta, right? So tan square theta is nothing but tan square theta is equal to sin square theta divided by cos square theta. Sin square theta divided by cos square theta, right? So I'm just going to convert tan square theta in terms of sin square theta divided by cos square theta. So sin square theta divided by cos square theta minus sin square theta, right? Minus sin square theta. Now it is in the form of fraction. So by doing the cross multiply, right? By doing the cross multiply, then we can simplify. So 1 into sin square theta minus cos square theta into sin square theta. Cos square theta into sin square theta whole divided by cos square theta into 1 cos square theta. Cos square theta, right? Now see the numerator. Now see the numerator, how it will be? Sin square theta minus cos square theta into sin square theta divided by cos square theta, right? So we see that tan square theta minus sin square theta, two terms we have simplified into only one term, single term, right? But what we want to prove, that tan square theta into sin square theta, that only we want to prove, right? How we are going to prove? See that in the numerator we are having two terms. In the numerator we are having two terms. See, sin square theta is common, right? So just taking sin square theta commonly outside. So sin square theta into, right, 1 minus cos square theta, right? I'm just taking sin square theta from the numerator. So what is the remaining? 1 minus cos square theta. Sin square theta into 1 minus cos square theta whole divided by cos square theta, right? Cos square theta. So already we know that 1 minus cos square theta, right? So why I am taking sin square theta commonly outside means, right, we can simplify. That's why I am taking sin square theta commonly outside. If you are taking sin square theta commonly outside, then it will become 1 minus cos square theta. Already we know that 1 minus cos square theta is equal to, right, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to, what is it? 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta, right? Already we know that from the identity, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. So instead of 1 minus cos square theta, so I substitute sin square theta. So it is equal to sin square theta into, already one sin square theta is there. Instead of 1 minus cos square theta, what I am substituting? Sin square theta. Sin square theta divided by cos square theta. Divided by cos square theta, right? See, now I am just say sin square theta into sin square theta divided by cos square theta. But what we want to prove? We want to prove that tan square theta into sin square theta, right? Tan square theta into sin square theta. So sin square theta is there, right? Still what we are needed? Tan square theta alone needed, right? So sin by cos is nothing but tan. Sin square theta divided by cos square theta, tan square theta. So how I am writing means sin square theta divided by cos square theta into sin square theta, right? See, I'm just splitting, right? Sin square theta into sin square theta divided by cos square theta. I'm writing sin square theta divided by cos square theta into sin square theta. Sin by cos is nothing but tan. Sin square by cos square is nothing but tan square theta into sin square theta is equal to RHS. Homework sum, subdivision number 5 and 6, right? Prove that tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 is equal to 6 square theta into cosec square theta, right? The same method, right? Tan square theta plus cot square theta. See, RHS we are having only one term. So better you can take the LHS. In LHS, how many terms we are having? 3 terms, right? So we are going to simplify the 3 terms. How we are going to simplify? See, tan square theta, cot square theta. We can write in terms of sin cos. Tan is nothing but sin square theta divided by cos square theta. Cos square is nothing but cos square by sin square, right? Taking LCM and simplifying, taking common term and writing in terms of simplifying, then we'll get the 6 square theta into cosec square theta, right? Subdivision number 5. Subdivision number 6 is nothing but sec theta minus 1 divided by sec theta plus 1 is equal to 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta, right? So see that in the whether we can take LHS and we can bring the RHS, or we can take RHS and we can bring LHS, right? I told you that in denominator, right, suppose only one term and it is in the form of fraction, and denominator we are having 2 terms, directly we can take we can rationalize the denominator, but we want to go always with that method alone. We don't want to go with that method alone, right? So we can go with a different method, whatever it's applicable, right? See, in the LHS, what is that? Sec theta minus 1, sec theta plus 1. Now RHS, what we are having? In terms of cos theta, right? Cos theta. So sec theta, we can write sec theta in terms of cos theta, right? Sec theta is equal to, what is it? Sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta, right? Sec theta is equal to 1 by. So 1 by cos theta minus 1 by cos theta plus 1. Taking LCM, cos theta will get cancelled. So remaining is equal to 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Within 3 to 4 steps, we will get the answer. Right? We are having so many ways, right? I'm just giving that. See, just comparing the RHS. See, LHS is nothing but sec theta and RHS is nothing but cos theta. So we can convert sec theta in terms of cos theta, right? We know the formula. So just applying the formula and simplifying, directly we are getting, right? Right? Suppose if we are using that rationalized denominator method, that method also we will get the answer, right? Anyway, we are going to get the answer only, right? Next sum. Prove that cot theta minus tan theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by sin theta cos theta, right? 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by sin theta into cos theta, right? So I'm just see LHS, we are having 2 terms. In RHS, we are having only 1 term, right? And LHS, just taking the LHS and simplifying, and we can get the RHS. See the RHS, how it will be? It is in the form of cos and sin, right? Cos and sin. So better we can take the LHS and converting in terms of sin and cos, right? Cot theta is nothing but cos theta divided by sin theta. Tan theta is nothing but sin by cos, and just and then it will become a fraction. By doing the cross multiply and simplifying, we'll get the RHS, right? I'm just taking LHS. LHS is equal to cot theta minus tan theta, right? Cot theta minus tan theta. Already we know that cot theta is equal to, right? Already we know that cot theta is equal to cos theta divided by sin theta, and tan theta is nothing but sin theta divided by cos theta. Sin theta divided by cos theta. Already we know that, right? So instead of cot theta, I'm converting cot theta and tan theta in terms of sin and cos. Why? Because in RHS, how it will be? It is in the form of sin and cos, right? So if we are converting, then only it will be easy to simplify, right? So cot theta is nothing but cos theta divided by sin theta minus sin theta divided by cos theta. Sin theta divided by cos theta. Now what? It is in the form of fraction. Just do the cross multiply. So cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta minus sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta into cos theta. While we are simplifying, right? Always you have to check whether we got the RHS or not. Whether we got the RHS or not. If it is not so, what we want to? We are very close here. Still what we want to? What we want to get RHS, right? Likewise, we have to compare, right? See compare the RHS. See denominator sin theta and cos theta, denominator sin theta and cos theta, right? Right? We got the denominator. But numerator, how it will be? 2 cos square theta minus 1. But here cos square theta minus sin square theta. So cos square theta is, see extra what we are having, sin square theta is there, right? So we have to remove the sin square theta. Understood? Just compare the RHS, right? Compare the RHS and see first from the first class onwards, I am saying that always we have to see the RHS and what we are needed. For that alone, we have to simplify, right? So here sin square theta is extra, right? So sin square theta, how we can convert in terms of cos square theta? Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, right? Sin square theta is equal to, right? Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So instead of sin square theta, what I am going to substitute? 1 minus cos square theta I am going to substitute. So it is equal to cos square theta minus, right? We have to open the bracket because minus outside. Here we are having two terms. Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 minus cos square theta divided by, right, 1 minus cos square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta into cos theta. Now just see, multiply inside. Cos square theta minus into 1, minus 1, minus into minus, plus cos square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta. Now we are having any like terms? Yes. Cos square theta, like terms. We can add cos square theta plus cos square theta, 2 cos square theta. So 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by sin theta into cos theta. We got the RHS. Hence it is LHS is equal to RHS. Prove that 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1 is equal to tan square A, right? 1 minus tan square A. See, instead of theta, they will give A, B, any variables, A, B, theta, alpha, beta, or pi, right? Any variable, they will use any variable, right? So, don't get confused, right? Don't get confused. So, see what we want to prove, that 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1 is equal to tan square A, right? Tan square A. So now we are having two methods, right? Now we are having two methods. I am just going to take the LHS and I am going to bring the RHS, right? Now we are having so many methods, right? LHS is nothing but 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1. I am just taking LHS and I am going to bring the RHS because RHS only one term, right? Tan square A alone. LHS also only one term, but it is in the form of fraction. So we can go with that, right? So we are having a plenty of ways, right? I told you that rationalize the denominator. Always we don't want to go with the rational denominator alone. See, we can use another method also. See, tan we can write in terms of sin by cos, cot also we can write sin by cos and simplify, right? Taking LCM and taking it will become a fraction, and taking LCM will get the solution, right? Otherwise we are having one more thing. Already we know that what is it? Cot is equal to what we want to bring, RHS tan, right? So cot is equal to, see, already in the numerator how it will be tan, right? So we can convert cot in terms of tan. Is it possible to simplify? Shall we check? We are having so many ways. I am just checking. If it is possible, we can go with that method, right? We can go with that method. I am just taking LHS. So LHS is equal to 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1. Right? 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1. Right? So by using that, see, actually it's a square identity. We can use the identity formula also. What is 1 minus tan square A formula? See, 1 plus tan square A alone 6 square A, right? 1 plus tan square theta alone 6 square theta. But 1 minus tan square theta is nothing but we don't have, right? So better we can go with this changing, right? We can converting cot in terms of tan. See, cot square theta, right? Cot theta is equal to, we know that cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta, reciprocal of tan theta. Right? Cot square theta is equal to 1 by tan square theta, right? 1 by tan square theta. I'm just going to convert this cot alone in terms of tan, right? Cot alone in terms of tan, because in the numerator already it is in the form of tan. Is it possible to simplify or not? We are going to check, right? If it is possible, we are going to simplify by using that method, right? So 1 minus tan square A, 1 minus tan square A divided by, what is cot square A? Cot square is something but I am going to convert in terms of 1 by tan. So 1 by tan square A, right, minus 1. 1 by tan square A minus 1. Now see the denominator alone, it is in the form of fraction. So by doing the cross multiply, we are going to simplify. So just do the cross multiply by 1, right? So it is equal to, what is in the numerator? 1 minus tan square A, right? 1 minus tan square A whole divided by, right? I am just doing the cross multiply, 1 into 1, 1 minus tan square A, 1 minus tan square A divided by tan square A, divided by tan square A. See that 1 minus tan square A, this 1 minus tan square A will get cancelled, right? 1 minus tan square A and 1 minus tan square A will get cancelled. And just, what is the remaining? 1 by tan square A, right? 1 by tan square A. Taking to the RHS, right? Taking to the numerator, it will become reciprocal. So it will become tan square A. Tan square A, we got the RHS. Right? So suppose if you want to simplify in terms of sin cos, we will get the same solution. Shall I now itself shall I try? No problem. See, I am just taking the LHS. It is equal to, what is it? 1 minus tan square A divided by cot square A minus 1, right? 1 minus tan square A is nothing but sin square A divided by cos square A, right? Whole divided by, see, I'm just showing another method to find the RHS, right? To bring the RHS, right? So 1 minus sin square divided by cos square A divided by cos square A divided by sin square A, right? Cos square A divided by sin square A minus 1. I'm writing that tan in terms of sin by cos, cot in terms of cos by sin, right? Simplify. See, it is in the form of fraction. Simplify, it is equal to cos square A minus sin square A, right? Cos square A minus sin square A whole divided by cos square A whole divided by, right? Denominator, do the cross multiply. Cos square A minus sin square A divided by sin square A, right? Divided by sin square A. Now see that the numerator it is in the form of fraction, denominator also it is in the form of fraction. See the numerators, cos square A minus sin square A, cos square A minus sin square A get cancelled, right? So what is the remaining? 1 by cos square A whole divided by 1 by sin square A. I'm just taking the 1 by sin square A to the numerator. It will become, what is it? 1 by cos square A into sin square A by 1, right? So it is equal to, what is it? Sin square A divided by cos square A. Sin square A divided by cos square A. Sin A by cos A is nothing but tan A. Sin square A by cos square A, tan square A. We got the RHS, right? See, I'm just converting in terms of sin by cos. Suppose if we are taking that, what is it? Rationalize the denominator. That method also, if you are applying, you can go with that, right? So we are having a plenty ways to find the RHS, right? But we have to go with the right method, right? We have to go with the right method. We have to analyze which method we are going to find, we are going to solve. Like this we have to think, right? Third subdivision, prove that 1 plus ck divided by ck is equal to sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. Sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A, right? So I'm just see that whether we can take LHS. See, LHS also we are having only one term, RHS also we are having one term, both are in terms of fraction. So better we can take LHS and we can try to bring RHS, or we can take RHS and we can try to bring the LHS. And sometimes, right? Sometimes we can't bring the LHS is equal to RHS or RHS is equal to LHS. What we want to do means we have to solve LHS separately and we have to solve RHS separately, and both should be equal. After simplifying, both should be equal, right? Sometimes, right? See, suppose if we are not at all if it is not at all bring in terms of RHS means, right? If you are taking LHS and simplifying and not getting RHS, then that is not at all possible to go for the next step. Then we have to stop that and we have to take the RHS and we have to simplify and we have to simplify. Finally, we have to get the simplification of LHS is equal to simplification of RHS, right? Like this we want to get. See, I'm just taking the LHS here. So LHS is equal to, what is LHS? 1 plus CK divided by CK. 1 plus CK divided by CA, right? Right, CK or whatever here A is given. See, in the RHS it is in the form of sin cos, but LHS is in the form of sec, right? So better we can change the sec in terms of cos, sin cos, right? So sec is nothing but, we know that sec theta is equal to, right? Sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta, right? Sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So better what we can do, we can converting sec theta in terms of cos theta. So it is equal to 1 plus 1 by cos A, right? Cos A whole divided by 1 by cos A, right? 1 by cos A. It is equal to the numerator, it is in the form of fraction, right? So we have to simplify by doing the cross multiply. So cos A plus 1, right? Cos A plus 1 divided by cos A, right? Cos A plus 1 divided by cos A whole divided by 1 by cos A. 1 by cos A, right? I'm just bringing this 1 by cos A to the numerator. It will become reciprocal. So what is already in the numerator? Cos A plus 1 divided by cos A into cos A by 1, right? I'm just taking the numerator, then it will become reciprocal, right? So cos A will get cancelled. So what is cos A plus 1? Cos A plus 1. Now we got the LHS, right? So is it any possible to simplify to bring the RHS? Cos A plus 1. What is RHS? Sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. But see the LHS, while simplifying, what we are getting? Cos A plus 1. Is it any possible to bring RHS? Is it possible to bring sin square A by 1 minus cos A? Nothing, right? So we can stop here itself, right? Then we can take the RHS separately. What is RHS? RHS is equal to sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos A. I am taking the RHS and try to bring the LHS. And try to bring the LHS. What is LHS? Simplification of LHS. Cos A plus 1, right? Cos A plus 1, right? So I'm just see that in the denominator already it is in the form of cos only. So better we want to change the numerator alone. Sign in terms of cos. So sin square A equal to what is it? We know that sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A, right? So instead of sin square A, what I am going to write? 1 minus cos square A. So 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, right? So how it will be? The numerator 1 minus cos square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. How it will be? A square minus B square, right? A square minus B square. What is the formula of A square minus B square? A plus B into A minus B. What is A here? 1. What is B here? Cos here, right? So A square minus B square formula, identity, square algebraic identities formula, right? So A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. So how we can write? So 1 plus cos A, right? 1 plus cos A plus B into A minus B. 1 minus cos A whole divided by 1 minus cos A. Right? See 1 minus cos A, 1 minus cos A is like cancel. So remaining what is there? 1 plus cos A. So what is the simplification of RHS? 1 plus cos A. What is the simplification of LHS? Cos A plus 1. So LHS is equal to RHS. Hence it is. Right? That's all. Today's class is over. And just to you are having only 2 subdivisions, right? And moreover, I told you that yesterday class itself, right? Daily, say this concept fully, right? Daily whatever I am teaching, right? Just see the classes and first copy down the classworks fully in your classwork note, right? Copy down all the classwork sums in your classwork note, right? And then take the rough note and you can try the sums by yourself, right? The same sum, try by yourself. Whether how you are thinking, how you are solving. Likewise, you can analyze daily, right? Thank you.